So this person wanted to see what I would do. They just wanted to see what I would do in a situation. So they've said that several times, and they said they just wanted to see how I would handle being financially destitute. They blamed several celebrities. Now, there is a girl in Alberta that's connected to three, well, two are big celebrities. I think the other one is trying. But their names were mentioned, and they've also mentioned prejudice against different races. They use abusive technology. They used it in my house, but they also do it here. So there's a 6-month-old baby, a 2-year-old, and a 4-year-old, and they don't care. They also don't have permission to be here on their Wi Fi using their resources and electronics. It's a big, big lawsuit. Plus, they had roommates. They used some kind of high frequency vibrational technology on my ovaries continuously. Cost me a fortune. You know, they have me inconvenienced all day. And there's just a group of them sitting around, but they did use some big celebrities who I think, I did try to email them as well to let them know. But, senior citizens abuse in a nursing home. My mom and I, my mom and I argued all the time since I was 4. We would not ever do this to one another. My mom was misled, lied to, threatened for money. We were threatened with one another's safety. There was threats of sex trafficking her. I think it's funny because she's a senior. But these women sit around, and they're laughing right now. They need to be put in the news. I can't wait. This is such incriminating character for them. And I am taking to YouTube because I need resources and I need someone to help. What I would like to do is have Black Cloak. I'm trying to reach some of the concierge IT specialists for celebrity people. I mean, I probably would hire them afterwards for my YouTube channel just so I could do readings and not for privacy. But that was another thing. They wanted to watch and read everything that I was doing, and I can't do that because I'd be breaching confidentiality and privacy for another person that doesn't want you hearing about their questions and what they have, you know? But they've cost me a fortune. And there's sexual abuse. So they use, I don't know, the sensory neural, or they're doing something on the erogenous zone. So that's rape. I think they did that to my 81-year-old mom and thought it was hilarious. And I want everyone to see and hear how funny their communication and how hilarious they are of what they did to senior citizens, especially when, like, my mom was bedridden. She was 90 pounds. She couldn't see. She was legally blind. She was lied to. She was misled. She was told that I was doing all kinds of stuff to her to make her angry and turn against me. And I was the only advocate for her. And she really needed me to help and facilitate her medication when she didn't want to cooperate, to eat her meals. These women have children in the house that are doing this with these men. Kids that are in an unstable, insecure environment, probably with drugs, probably is a bad influence and bad leadership and bad guidance. And going on for quite some time, not reporting anything. They're enablers. They're accessories and accomplices to what's happened, and then doing abuse in my house, doing something to my dreams. It's like when I'm just all kinds of like illegal extortion and blackmail. Bitcoin mention, sitting at the bottom of a well, threatening me with my other family members because I wanted to come, telling me to get my affairs in order. Stealing from me jewelry, coming into my house. A bunch of men from my high school area that know people came to a single woman's house to take her money and her jewelry, bedding, blankets, and clothing, steal things and resources, and disarm the house. And then there's some women from West Edmonton that wanted to do that and then use my resources. I intend to put everybody on display because everybody needs to know that you would do that. Everybody from our high school and anybody that lives in the community needs to know that. This is the kind of loser that you are, that you're taking money from other women that work. And you don't have the gumption or the stamina, and you can't seem to launch your life. I need to get to a surrogate. I need my money back. I'm strongly urging you to turn yourselves into police. It's been several years, but irreversible damage for me having children, and then for what you've done to my mom, and then manslaughter in a car. And then lying to police. Like, I think hopefully some charges will be backdated for targeting me around the city since 2016, calling my employer, having other people contact me on behalf of others. is a pretty big deal. But I will be sharing all of the information, lying to my mother, misleading her, telling her a bunch of garbage. Yeah. Um, just wanted to let you know that they decided to stop my life, interfere with it, and stop me from having kids, have my YouTube channel. They don't want me on YouTube. Apparently, there's a couple tarot card readers that are threatened by me being on YouTube. And they just don't want me on there. Or, it's family. I mean, I can't imagine. There's 25,000 and 50,000 YouTubers. I think so. I don't know who was helping me. Somebody knows something. And they need to contact Alberta police, if possible. These, I can hear them giggling and laughing. They've cost me a fortune. Their family, everyone is going to be caught. I've also heard them talking about trying to get other people to take the blame so they're not going to jail. Not going to happen because they're all accessories and knew about it. Yeah. Wanting to waste my time and money and disrupt my life. Then they also wanted to see where I was getting my money from, so they did it illegally. Yeah. They should have done a legal investigation. They wouldn't have been as humiliated as they're going to be, and they wouldn't be responsible for so much. There's 5 seniors connected to this breach of privacy and security and extortion, blackmail for money. And then one other addition to a missing Calgary woman that they are bragging about, these cyberbullies attacking her, abusing her. They were looking for somebody that was an easy target and takedown. They were also looking for somebody a little bit cognitively delayed, so that's even better. They go for handicapped, small children, pregnant women, and senior citizens over 80 that are fragile. They're really, really, obviously I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to sharing the information so other people can protect themselves.